Hello, my lovelies. Did you miss a reading this week? No worries. Just like your inbox, we saved everything. Here's what the cards had to say while you tried to keep up with the ever-changing priorities. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this compilation for the week of October 27th. Your to-do list is already looming and it's not even Monday yet. But don't worry, the cards are here to determine how best to tackle this mountain. So let's see what wisdom they're serving us today. Today we have the Auditor, inverted, proving that accountability is in short supply this week. The inverted Auditor signals dishonesty, finger-pointing, and blurry responsibility lines, which seems to be on brand with the amount of Teams pings we're getting about Kaylee's tasks. Maybe someone blamed their internet going out for an overdue report, which only delayed the entire team's work by like a whole 2 weeks. Or like that time when your promotion approval magically disappeared and I guess we have to wait for the next cycle. So don't forget to document everything. Have a CYA folder full of receipts and don't trust verbal approvals. You'll thank yourself later. That's all I've got for today. Remember, the best audits are the ones you survive with your sanity intact. The coffee's hot, the email chains are cold, and the vibes are questionable. Let's see what the cards have to say about today. And don't forget to click that follow button for daily divinations. Today we've pulled the Two of Highlighters, upright, highlighting the value of planning and discovery. The Two of Highlighters signals progress through careful decisions and forward thinking, and not the kind that is just looking to add AI to the workflow for no reason. Like when the team finally maps out the project timeline without Jeremy moving the goalposts or putting the approvals in a tailspin by asking every department to weigh in. Or perhaps you're on the verge of uncovering a new workflow hack that saves everyone 30 minutes on contract renewals. So today, make sure to highlight the priorities and make those strategic moves that actually help you deliver. And don't be afraid to document those wins. That's all for today. Make sure to keep those notes crisp so we can refer back to them at a later date. We aren't even to the midpoint of the week yet, but our focus is flickering, so make sure the caffeine is fully locked and loaded. And let's see where in the cosmos the directors are pulling inspiration from today. Today it's the Six of Highlighters, upright, shining the spotlight on all of your fabulous work. The Six of Highlighters is all about recognition, success, and confidence. So make sure you have your win sheet ready for your surprise one-on-one with the boss today to keep them aware of your awesomeness. Like when you were presenting your big update on one of the 10 critical improvement projects and finally hearing, "Now this is what I call progress, great work," from leadership. Or maybe it's time to finally step up and ask directly for that raise you obviously deserve. Today is the day to own your progress, celebrate small wins publicly, and let your confidence shine without fear of stealing someone else's spotlight. That's all I've got for today. Remember, a little glow goes a long way in the fluorescent office jungle. The week may be dragging its feet, but you're sprinting between meetings. Let's see what our corporate overlords have tossed into the mix today. And don't forget to click that follow button for daily divinations. Today we've pulled the Four of Pens, upright, a rare card that says, put the highlighter down and step away from the spreadsheet. The Four of Pens is all about rest, reflection, and giving your brain the corporate equivalent of a coffee break. Maybe you've been doom scrolling Teams messages until midnight, or maybe your manager's just a quick sync has drained the last drop of your willpower and threatened to derail your motivation. This card reminds us that burnout is not a badge of honor. It's an invite to take the PTO that you so rightly deserve. If you can, sneak in a proper lunch break that doesn't involve eating over your keyboard, or block off 30 minutes of focus time and defend it like it's the last office stapler. That's all I've got for today. Remember, sometimes hitting pause is exactly what you need to keep moving forward. The grind is relentless, and yet somehow the calendar still thinks we're winning. Let's see what management has snuck onto the agenda today. And don't forget to click that follow button for daily divinations. Today it's the 10 of laptops, inverted, which is basically the card equivalent of a system crash right before a presentation to close on that next big client. The inverted 10 of laptops speaks to financial failure, loss, or the weight of responsibilities collapsing in on themselves. Maybe your department's cost-cutting initiative has left you wondering if the lights will stay on, or perhaps you've just realized that the budget for the team-building event is actually your snack fund disappearing. Instead of panicking, consider this a reminder that failure isn't final, it's just a badly formatted spreadsheet waiting to be cleaned up. Focus on regrouping, clarifying priorities, and maybe pushing that non-essential project back where it belongs, in the backlog. That's all I've got for today. Now go forth and pretend those budget approvals weren't just lost in review. The meetings don't take holidays, but at least today we can show up in costumes. Let's see what our corporate overlords have cooked up in their cauldrons of chaos today. And don't forget to click that follow button for daily divinations. Today we have the King of Laptops, upright, the patron saint of business leadership and inbox dominance. The King of Laptops is a reminder that stability and abundance are possible, even if they're hiding under a pile of expense reports. This is like the manager who gets a budget approved on the first try with nothing more than a 5-slide presentation and a heartfelt call out to their team's amazing work. It's the feeling of finally landing that new management role and realizing that maybe you are more of a people person than you actually thought. Treat this card as a nudge to own your authority. Whether you're wrangling a project team or just corralling the chaos of your own to-do list, lean into your discipline and set the tone. That's all I've got for today. May your candy stash be safe from those sticky-fingered interns. This is your weekly summary for the week of October 27th. We opened up with the inverted auditor, reminding us that accountability is optional when no one is watching. Then we had the 2 of highlighters, highlighting careful planning and strategic progress and showing that foresight is the real office superpower. By Tuesday, we had the 6 of highlighters, celebrating recognition and small wins, because nothing fuels confidence like a well-timed kudos. The 4 of pens arrived, urging reflection and recuperation, proving that a strategic pause is sometimes the most productive task on your list. The inverted 10 of laptops warned us of financial hiccups and project setbacks, which we all used as a gentle reminder to double-check those expense reports, right? The King of Laptops wrapped up the week with restored order and authority, showing that disciplined leadership can tame even the wildest inbox. That's all for this week. Go ahead and bask in the glory of surviving another corporate circus routine. Until next time, may your teams be silent and your meetings be mysteriously canceled.